Hello and welcome to another neat little anime lore video. I'm Sieglinde, and today we're taking a closer look at a very special relationship that is unique even among the NPCs of the Great Tomb of Nazarick. We're talking about Princess Renner, a human from the New World, and Albedo, the Supreme Minister of the Sorcerer Kingdom and Overseer of the Floor Guardians of Nazarick. But before we delve into their relationship, I want to take a moment to thank all my loyal channel subscribers for their amazing support, as well as all the users of the YouTube thanks function for their own amazing support. Now let's get to the actual topic. First, let's explore how this rather unusual relationship came to be. As Albedo and Renner seem to have had no contact in the anime, the reason for this was only hinted at. As the overseer of the Floor Guardians, Albedo was responsible for internal affairs, logistics, and planning in Nazarick. This is why she was appointed as the Supreme Minister of the Sorcerer Kingdom. As she had already designed plans and enacted laws, her new position was not significantly different from her previous role, only expanding her competencies and authority. Thanks to her position, she also supervised infiltration operations in the Kingdom of Riestes, and it was Demiurge's reports that drew Albedo's attention to Renner's presence and her potential. Even Demiurge, who is not fond of outsiders, spoke very positively about her. When personal contact was finally established, the relationship between Renner and Albedo began to blossom. Although Albedo has a very negative karma rating, and generally feels no differently about outsiders than, for example, Narberyl Gamma with her karma rating of -400, she can hide her disgust much better than the Battle Maid and smile and be friendly, even when touched by Philip. However, this does not mean that Albedo is devoid of sympathy or unable to build relationships with outsiders. It just requires a certain framework and a reason that goes beyond simple things like respect or a friendly ideal. Just like Shizu Delta found a friend in Nea Baraja due to their shared admiration and fascination for Ain's Ulgaun, Albedo and Renner were in a very similar situation that allowed a connection to form beyond their respective duties on a personal level. Albedo, like Renner with her affection for Climb, desired to be involved with Momonga in any way possible, but was not able to at the time of their contact. Just as Renner could not have an open relationship with Climb due to the significant difference in status, Albedo is deeply in love with Momonga, thanks to Ain's alteration of her character biography as a final prank before the server shutdown. Ain's deeply regrets this and does not pursue the relationship further, primarily because he no longer possesses such intense emotions. Therefore, Renner and Albedo were able to share their obsession, their twisted love, for their beloved ones, as their respective desires were unattainable. In Season 4, Albedo and Renner actually had some conversations once the business matters were settled, which both enjoyed. They finally had someone with whom they could openly discuss their otherwise twisted love, something they couldn't do in their own circles. The second reason for the friendly relationship between Renner and Albedo lies in Renner's ruthlessness and brilliance. Albedo is incredibly intelligent and can effortlessly pursue Machiavellian strategies without regard for morality and social norms, something very heteromorphic about her. And Renner was just as calculating, cold, and ruthless toward everyone around her as Albedo herself, doing whatever it takes to get what she wants. As the overseer of the Floor Guardians put it best, Renner was a heteromorphic being in spirit, someone with whom Albedo could also discuss strategies and someone on her level, someone who could plan the deaths of millions in the name of the greater good of their kingdom and their goals. This aspect of Renner led to Albedo being very fond of her on a personal level, aside from their differing love interests. This not only led them to share their fantasies and gossip, so to speak, but also to find mutual respect and regard for each other's intellect. However, it must be said that it was not an equal relationship. Albedo, while very friendly, was still quite threatening, reminding Renner to always fulfill her full potential, not hide her brilliance, and always work for the greater good of Ain's Ulgaun and the Great Tomb of Nazarick. Or, as Albedo sees it, fulfilling every desire of her beloved Momonga with complete dedication. Furthermore, Albedo finally had someone who could assume her demanding role with only minor adjustments and instructions needed. This would allow Albedo to spend more time with Momonga, which naturally pleased her. As you can see, hopefully, you understand why Albedo speaks positively of Renner, despite both of them having negative karma ratings and Albedo usually treating outsiders with cold contempt. With that said, I thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little insight into Overlord Season 4. Please share your thoughts on the topic and the video, as always, in the comments. And once again, thank you for your support.